Hey all you Let's Play fans, and welcome back to my LP of Castlevania, Lament of Innocence! I hope you all had a good Halloween, watched some movies for me, did a bunch of scary crap, and just had fun, because I really didn't do much for Halloween, unfortunately. I just sat here, watched some movies, and yeah, I didn't even dress up at all, because I had nowhere to go. So it really kind of sucked for me. And there wasn't really any trick-or-treaters, too. That was kind of a disappointment. Alright, before we get a move on, I gave myself a bunch of items here, just to help out and for recording's sake. That way I didn't have to go through and get money to buy them. So I did that cloning trick that I showed you with the green light. And I especially wanted these memorial tickets, that way I'll be able to return to the last save point. That'll save a lot of time when I'm going through an area. Let's see, what else did I do? I can't really remember. Oh, I organized all my items. Yeah, look at all that. Alright. So in the last episode, we beat one of the bosses, the undead parasite. So that's 1 out of 5 of the monsters here that we have to defeat. So we're on a roll, and we also got ourselves a magic orb out of it. And I didn't explain this in the last episode. The L1 and L2 buttons, they are like quick access menus. So if I hold down L2, this is for my relics. I can choose different relics by moving the right analog stick around. Alright, and then with L1, I can open up the orbs quick menu. As you can see, we have that blue orb. So we're going to keep this set up for a while. And you guys are like, God damn, enough of the fucking talking, just get moving. Fine, Jesus. Yeah, I also refilled up my hearts off screen too. So we're all ready to go for the next area, which is right here. You can actually enter these areas in any order you want. I just like going from easiest to hardest. And here we are, the Anti-Soul Mysteries Lab. Such a strange name for this place, but it's really cool. I don't know, it's just really fitting of the atmosphere of this place. It's, I would say it's smaller than the House of Sacred Remains, the last place we were at. But I don't know, it has 3 floors to it. But each of one of the floors is kind of small. So we'll actually be able to conquer this place in one video. The only problem is we won't be able to get everything in this area on the first try. Just because we won't have all the stuff necessary to get through here. Yeah, you need something like 2 other accessories and well, another power-up that I won't explain yet, because that'd be spoilers. Fuck you. Yeah, I picked up that Rosario. That cleared that room pretty damn fast. Those are always nice to pick up. Okay, we'll make a detour over this way. Alright, now in this room, yeah, there's fire and ice zombies in here. Let's kill them just so they can add it to my bestiary. And that's another reason why I wanted to kill him. We got another technique. So we have a second evasion move. Hooah! Wah! Check it out. Now we're like some sort of fucking acrobat. Alright, now there's a statue here that we're going to have to remember for later. We can't do anything with that right now. So we'll come back to that when we have the appropriate stuff. Hi, flame zombies. How you doing? Yeah, I looked up my window yesterday and I didn't see any trick-or-treaters, if any, were out there. We might have had like one. I think our neighbor had his little girl going door to door, but that was it. It was pretty disappointing. I mean, it really saddens me to see what Halloween turned into. Everyone just has so much fear anymore of their kids getting like poison candy or some sort of rapist getting them. Die. But that's part of living, you know, is to live dangerously. I mean, if you're worried about your kids, you can always go with them. Yeah, if you live in fear, then that's a life not lived, in my opinion. Alright, I think this is the main hallway here. Yeah, there's these little side rooms here that have various items in them and such. Oh, what the shit, man? Come out of nowhere and smack me in the face like that? Do not like that. Ooh, ancient text. You will know the false wall from the tapestry of the flying two-headed one. Now that one will not make sense even to veteran players, just because it's hard to notice what the hell that hint is talking about. But it is here in this area, and I will show it off to you guys. You fucking zombie! Oh, thanks. Now you give me a Rosario, bastard. Let's see. I know the map is down here. There we are. Map of the Anti-Soul Mysteries Lab. You can see what this place looks like. Yeah, it looks kinda shitty, doesn't it? We'll go ahead and clear out this floor for the most part, just to get it out of the way, but I'm not going to be too concerned about getting everything on the first shot, just because we're going to be coming back here later on. Alright, what do we got in here? Ow! We got pain! That's what's in here. Axe Knight. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty damn good damage there. Like 130 just from that one shot of my sub-weapon combination. Okay, there we go. You might notice too that there's more orbs than there are bosses in this area, in this whole castle, which means there are 2 hidden orbs that we can get. Oh, what the hell? Ouch! Fuckers! Suck on that! Ow! These Astral Warriors are the biggest pain in my dick. Because they'll just teleport all around the place, and it's really annoying. But I guess if you're low on MP, then they're good for that. Because they do a lot of magic attacks. Alright, this is why I did all that item cloning. I know it's cheating, but you know what? You can kiss my ass if you don't like it. I'm just doing it for recording's sake. Because if I die, then this whole recording's just not going to go up on YouTube at all. What the shit? Just die! I hate these axe armors, especially these skeleton swordsmen. These swordsmen are like the worst. Even later in the game, they suck. I can't wait to get that one technique that you can get where when you do a dodge, you can do an attack afterwards. That is really handy. Let's use a potion, that way we can pick this one up. Alright, just put it back down there. So what do we got? I'm going to head towards that save room. Let's see, I think there's, yeah, flame swords in here. Another variant of those evil swords that we saw earlier. Ouch. Ah, there we go, another new technique. Now this one, combined with a later technique that we'll learn, I think we'll probably learn it in this area. It is one of my most favorite combo attacks in the whole game. Now, I don't want the axe. Fuck that axe. So with this, we can actually draw enemies towards us. Which, I fucking hate you, you goddamn salesman! Your whole family could die! But what I was saying is with this attack, if an enemy is blocking you, this will pretty much break their guard too, so that's really nice. God damn, I hate those things. Let's see, where are we going? Go through this door. This place can be a little bit confusing, but it's a lot easier than some other places we'll encounter later on. Now this area, let me move the cursor over there. No, wrong button, Sherlock. Now this area over here, I'm going to explore that later on. I'm not going to worry about going there on camera, so bore the hell out of you guys. Alright, some hellhounds in here. They're no different than those wolf skeletons that we fought. I think they just have a little more HP, that's about it. This guy is just like an axe armor. Alright, there we go. Took him out. We'll just use this to get our HP back up. And we're good as new. So let's hit the old dusty trail. I think we're done on this floor for the most part, so we'll head up to that second floor. Yeah, there's 3 floors in total to this place. Yeah, I just like all the stuff going on in these rooms, like the atmosphere of each one. Like there's shit moving around, or there's books, or just a lot of stuff to look at in each one of these rooms. Makes it really, really nice to see, and that they're not just open rooms with nothing in them. Alright, where are we? Okay, we're back in the main area now. So let's go head upstairs. Second door, and third door. Luckily, there's no baddies in here. Alright, and up we go! So who had a crazy night for Halloween? I want to hear stories. If you guys have a good story on what you did for Halloween, leave it in the comments, because I love reading that shit. I just like reading your guys' comments in general, and I know I haven't been the best on responding to the comments. That's just because I'll usually forget. But I do read every single comment. Yeah, I want to hear some crazy-ass Halloween stories. We watched this one movie over at my friend's house. I guess I did do something for Halloween, but it was on the 30th, which really wasn't Halloween. And, well, we watched this movie. We watched one movie, I can't remember the name of it, but it was funnier than hell. It's like some sort of dark Halloween comedy. Like a bunch of mini-stories all put together. If I figure out the name, I'll have to tell you in another episode. But that one was a pretty good movie. But then we watched like this movie called Insidious. I don't know if any of you have ever seen that. But that was kind of a... Well, no, it's not kind of. It was a really shitty movie. It was just over-the-top ridiculous. I mean, they were trying to be scary in the movie. Oh, here's a Red Phoenix key door. We'll have to come back to this later on. I just wanted to show it to you guys. But they were trying to be serious in that, but it didn't really fit. Because it followed all of the horror criteria, with the dad being skeptical, and then the hauntings and shit. And the really stupid part was the demon. I think they were supposed to make him scary, but he just came out looking ridiculous. He seriously looked like Darth Maul with hoofs. I am dead fucking serious. And he had like Freddy Krueger's claws. And that wasn't even scary in the slightest. I was laughing my ass off from seeing that. The whole movie I'm laughing, and then my friends are kind of looking at me like I'm an asshole. Yeah, I don't know. For horror movies, it has to be really good to catch my attention or just scare me. There wasn't any jump scares in that at all. Now over here you can notice this looks like a boss door, but it's green. So that's kind of interesting. Let's check it out. Oh my god! It's a mini-boss! Now these guys, they can be... Oh man, my voice kind of cracked there. That was kind of embarrassing. These guys can be really strong. If they hit you, they can cause a lot of damage. But the good part is, they have a very predictable pattern. Yeah, see how he is blocking there and I managed to break his guard? That's what the draw-up's good for. Come on, I know you want to attack, buddy. Oh, shit. They have a very predictable pattern, though. Watch. 2, 3. And then after that, you can attack them. That's my strongest combo I have right now. I can do over 100 damage. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of effort to take him down. You can see it's hardly moving his HP meter at all. Alright. And don't get overzealous in your attacks, because he will fuck you up. You can see he just hit me once, and I already took a pretty big chunk of damage there. Well, he's down to his yellow bar now. Ah, damn it, I want my other combo. So I can get my strongest attack combo. Oh, I almost paid the price there for getting a little too overzealous. A little too greedy in my actions. You fucker. I love this boss music too. I'll have to show you guys the music testing area, or whatever the hell you call that. Sound test at the end of this. Because it's pretty neat. They give a little bit of a backstory to each one of the songs. Alright. And you're dead, buddy. Fuck your face. And for defeating mini-bosses like him, you get really interesting items. Like this, for example. Give me that shit. The Whip of Flames. We actually have a fire elemental for our whip now. That is awesome. Check that shit out. Equip that. Oh, yeah, I love that. This is going to make this this area and subsequent areas a little bit easier. Alright, now, see these death flowers over here? Now, normally I'd only cause like 16 damage to them with each hit, but look at that. Oh, yeah. Fuck you. Finally got some power here. Yeah, look at that. 3 hits over 148 damage. And I like this big cauldron down there with the arms sticking out of it. That's kind of creepy ass. It's like, what the hell were they boiling down there? Like a titan? And back here is a hidden heart max up. Those are always good. And they also restore your hearts too. So if you're a little low and you pick one of those up, they'll restore them to full and add the 10 extra hearts on. Alright, so we have to wait for that lift to come back. So let's do the Leon dance. Okay, there it is. Just passing the time. And jump. Oh, barely made it. Yeah, the perspective is a little hard to get used to at first on this game. But after a while, it kind of grows on you. You get used to it. The goddamn sound, stop cutting out on me. It's the only problem I've noticed with a capture card is every now and then the sound will cut out a little bit. Nothing I can do about that, though. Alright, let's continue onwards now. Got the good old flame whip. That's going to help out a lot. The flame whip. Now this guy, this ogre, I think he's actually weak to fire, even though he looks like he should be able to absorb that shit. Ow. That's the only problem. If you attack and then you try and block, it's not going to work out for you. Ooh, and there we go. That's the other technique I wanted to learn, the vertical high. This will slam your whip against the ground. So this is one of my favorite combos. Alright, we'll head over here first of all, because, let's see, there's a save room right there. And there's the boss room, but we can't do anything in that boss room yet. So we'll have to come back to it later. And in order to save time, let's utilize this save point. Alright, we'll save over this one. And there we go. Now that we use that, the memorial ticket, if we use it, it will take us to this save point. And this will work if you're in any part of the castle, so remember that. I could be in a completely different area, and if I use the memorial ticket, it will take me back here. Until I use a different save point. So it can be a nice time-saving strategy if you plan it out right. Okay, and now in this room, there's something really easy to miss in this room. And it is right there. This different colored tile. So you have to stand on it. And it will take you downstairs. You don't know how many times I missed that shit until I had to consult a walkthrough. It was really annoying. But for doing that, hey, we get the yellow dragon key. And if you remember, the yellow dragon key door was back in the House of Sacred Remains, so we can actually clear out that area now. But we won't do that quite yet, and damn it, accidentally hit circle. Alright, so back up we go! And up to the 3rd floor. There's not a whole lot we can do up here right now, but we do need to come up here before we can beat the area. Ooh, yeah. Man, I'm actually doing so much damage, I'm not actually able to pull off my combo all the way before I kill him. Ugh! I hate dealing with those guys. They really suck. Alright, we can't go that way just yet because we need another relic to get through there. One of my favorite relics in the game. Alright, here we are in another main hallway. We'll check out these rooms here in a second, but we want to head all the way to the end and jump through this painting on the wall. I think that was the tapestry of the flying two-headed one. I'm not sure. I can't really get a good look at the picture on it. But I think that's what that ancient text was referring to. And you get another accessory, the Arctic Ring. This will help out in another area later on, but not right now. If you equip that here, you're probably going to get your shit fucked. Alright, through the wall we go. Leon has no clip on. There we go. Alright, let's systematically take out these rooms, and ouch. These guys have cousins later on that are really mean. But these ones aren't too bad. Ah, die! Yeah, check out this whip. I am just dealing out the damage now. Here's another ancient text. When the scorching statue is frozen, the defender will crumble. So that is a hint for... Remember that statue we saw on the first floor? That is a hint for that. And there's nothing we can do about it right now, but remember it for later on. Alright, through this doorway. One of these rooms I'm going to have to be careful because there's like a fire demon in it, and it's... having a fire whip on isn't going to really help out a lot. Go ahead and do that. Well, I was hoping to hit them over there too. Oh, check it out. See, now that I have that combo, it is just going to wreck these enemies now. Okay, what is in here? Ah, the cross. The cross with the blue orb has a pretty good sub-weapon attack. But not good enough for me to give up my holy water. Okay. Yeah, these are just like the wolf skeletons, except they have a little more HP. Alright, it looks like another ancient text. Meth means death, MF means life. I wonder if that's some sort of anti-drug symbolism there. Meth means death. Now, why don't they use that for a commercial? You know, those... I don't know if any of you have those anti-meth commercials where you live, but they're all over here, and where I live. And I don't know, it gets sick seeing them. You turn the TV on, there's some like disgusting meth ad on. Alright. Now there's that fire demon, and also an MP max up. That's good. Ow. Oh, you can't live up to my combo, though. Haha, you are dead, sir. I can't remember if they drop good items or not. Some enemies have some pretty good rare drops. Like those mad divers I faced earlier. Well, they're cousins later on. I can't remember what the hell they're called. We'll see them in a different area. But they can drop this one accessory that will give you a random chance of critical attacks. So that's pretty nice. Alright, hit that switch, and now we have a time jumping puzzle. Such fun, right? So let's go ahead and get to that. Alright. Oh, I fucked that up. Let's just go wait over by the switch then. Alright, there we go. They're all back in their original position, so let's get going. Oh, come on, Leon. Don't piss me off, man. There we go. Up here. Get going. Alright, looks like we made it. There we go. So let's head through the doorway. Any baddies in here? I'm ready for you, wherever you are. Through the doorway. And what's this? An E-tablet. Wonder if that has anything to do with that text that we just read. Gee, you think? Alright, instead of walking all the way back, what I can do is go down here, use this memorial ticket, and check it out. I'm already back down here where the boss room was. That saved me some time, didn't it? Alright, let's go ahead and save then. So those memorial tickets are really good. I recommend getting 9 of them the soonest you possibly can. Just if you don't want to do backtracking or any of that shit, they'll save you a lot of time. Especially in one area where backtracking would be a bitch. Literally. And you will see it, of course. Alright, so let's go take on that boss. I'm ready for you! Where the hell are you? Hey, there's nothing in here. What a jiff. Where's my orb then? Oh, something on the wall. The word meth is carved into the wall. Use the E-tablet? Why not? Great idea. Oh shit. Now we did it. Way to go, Leon, you jagoff. You awoke the Golem! Oh noes! This guy is like one of the easiest bosses in the game, but he's one of my favorites too. Just because of this goofy music that plays in the background. Whoa, hello! Yeah, check out that damage we're doing. Close to 200. I got smacked in the face. Oh, and he's down. But he is not out for the count just yet. Because here is his second phase. Now this one I recommend staying a little bit away from him. Because he'll shoot his fist out like that. And then that'll leave him open for attack. Yeah, you just want to do jumping attacks there, because you want to attack that red orb that's in his chest there. I like how he gets more aggressive with that swing, too, in this phase. He's one of the easiest fucking bosses, too. Oh! I don't know how I avoided damage there. And he is done! Good night, sir! Have a breather. And for defeating him, we get ourselves the red orb. I can't remember if this one's good or not. We'll have to check it out in a little bit. But first, let's teleport back to Ronaldo's. Alright, and we're back. Let's go ahead and check out that orb really fast. So, Roaring Flames. Now this is the one I think I briefly alluded to this one in a previous video. But this one will pretty much add to the effects of the original Holy Water. Well, let me just show you. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It acts just like the regular Holy Water, but I think it does more damage. But we'll go ahead and stick to the blue orb, since I like that one a little better. Hey, Ronaldo, how's it hanging, man?
What would you like?
Now that we beat a new area... where is it? Hey! Where the fuck is it? There's supposed to be a meteor plate in here. I guess I didn't cover enough map in there yet. Oh well. That kind of sucks. But yeah, you can get it. Usually after you beat that area, you should be able to buy a meteor plate in here. I guess I didn't do enough exploring or something. Oh well. Nothing else I need in there, though. So what do you have to say to us?
Come back anytime.
Well, thanks for the dialogue there, buddy. So let's go ahead and head back up to that castle. That way you can see the orb happening and... see the other orb light up there. God damn, we run so slow. Hopefully we'll be rectifying that soon enough. Up through the entryway we go! To grandmother's house we go! And there we are! Another one of those orbs is lit up. So where are we going to go to next? Well, you have to find out in the next video, so stay tuned for more Castlevania Lament of Innocence!